Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Cissi. So, this is Black History Month, right? We have the theme on our shirt. We're talking about tapping into our ancestors. I'd like to bring up a graduate of Eagle Academy who is class of 10. You right, brother? You right, class of 10. Throw it up. Right? Come on up, brother. This brother is going to share a spoken word piece with you. Some of you were in his workshop. He did a workshop today about emotional balance through spoken word. See, right now, I can look at you, and I can see some of you, you're not emotionally balanced. See, sometimes you can't be too happy, you can't be too sad, you can't be too mad. You have to be even. And sometimes when you write down poems, spoken word, rhymes, whatever you want to call them, you release that frustration and it helps you become balanced. And some of you were in Alamin's workshop, and this brother, though he did his workshop, he's also very talented. And I asked him to share a piece or two with you. So please, give it up. Huge round of applause. Class of 2010, Alamin Cissi.
All right. Shout out to everybody who was in my workshop. The young brothers who were in that workshop were pretty awesome. I think I got rhymes for days. Can't wait to hear y'all stuff in the poetry contest. Yeah? Maybe. We'll see. So this piece, this is a piece that I did for one of my TEDx's. Check me out, just look my name up, and yeah, it's pretty dope. All right, this is called These Roots. These roots are kinky. These roots will invade the minds of the misfortunate ones who have forgotten that their origins are as brown as the land they claim as home. These roots are kinky. But they are not hollowed out like the minds of what used to be free-thinking children. These roots are pulsing with a story and a people whose stolen voice boxes contain the answers, keys, and secrets as gold as the bricks they stole, then claimed as their own. All the wars, tablets, and pottery they mistranslated, then claimed as their own. All the art, math, astrology, cosmology, oceanology, theology, and every other ology in existence they stole, then claimed as their own. You see, some have tried to explain these roots by claiming that they're hidden in attempts to lock up the eternal fruits of our labor, but they have found that these roots have double helixed our destinies and bound them to a mother whom we claim to never claim. These roots are the sacred milk of my mother, as it is drained from her breast, then sold to the highest bidder. So as her children starve, their children go fat from fast food and oil. Sugar cane and blood fashioned into diamonds, they say candy never been so sweet and blood never glistened so bright. Bright enough to blind its wearer, long enough to silence the scream, or hide the story behind the gleam. See, they import then extort from impale to retail. We're standing behind these concrete windows with a blood-stained past. We say we don't remember. So since the truth on the tongues of the ones who claim innocence in their ignorance and blissfulness in their greed, and let the pain of the nameless maim the shameless. With the blameless, let them bleed thoughts on every Thanksgiving floor, every oil-driven war, every concrete jungle, and every childhood bungled, every city shopper uninvestigated pop, for every mind state that states achievements mediocre, for every state that builds jails to make us pawns and brokers, for all the thieves and jokers, for every starlight dream crushed by slugs and ropes as we use crack to cope, drug replacing hopes on with these roots and these words to be the death of you. For these people may never know the sovereignty of their voices or the righteousness of their smiles. They may never know that these roots cannot be found under uncapped bottles, rolled between pieces of paper and toxic memories made up of embalming fluid, roach spray, and rat poison, because when exhaled like smoke, these roots become nothing more than clouded thoughts with an appealing odor. This freedom, these roots must be heard. They must be walked on the backs of words across the desolate deserts of those who have forgotten how to dream. Following raisins in their sons, they will be dressed in metaphors with satchels that contain free thoughts in seeded form. These planters are but students of the masters who have resided silent within your innermost self since the ancient sands of time blew across desert kingdoms, where Songhai was a household name, and Timbuktu was a center, and the entire world was Afrocentric. I am these roots. You are these roots. And yo, these roots are kinky.
That was dope.